I'm heading out to go and eat now, so hurry up and bring the car around. And I think that I'll be finished around 11 tonight, so make sure to come pick me up by then. Good evening, Faye. You should know by now that that'll be impossible for me. I have work tomorrow that I need to get to sleep early for, and I still have to make dinner for tonight. So tonight isn't going to work. Huh? Are you telling me you're not willing to listen to your mother-in-law? There's no way that could be, right? If you try and look away from what I've asked, then you're asking to be divorced. You can say that all you want, but I have to be here to put my kids to sleep. I'm sorry to have to say this, but tonight is too difficult for me. Please ask someone else to take it out for dinner. What are you talking about? You really are a useless wife. Just when I was happy for you to finally have kids, you started to act all high and mighty because of it. I'm not trying to be high and mighty, Faye. What am I going to do if my grandkids end up as some brainless as you? I'd be happy if their dad's amazing smarts can save them from you. Well, if you're going to say that, then what is you asking someone to take you out to eat without giving them any warning mean about you? Excuse me? Avery, what do you think you're saying to your mother-in-law? You're my son's wife, and you have to do anything I ask. That's how I've made it as far as my husband's wife. And I'm sure it was tough for you having to deal with his mother. But if that really is something that happened to you, are you really content with doing the same thing to your daughter-in-law now? I never do something like that. Well, your kids haven't got to marry yet, so you have no clue what it's like. I'm tired of this back and forth, so hurry up and bring your car. If you're going to be so blunt with me, then allow me to be straight to the point with you as well. Not too long ago, you had pushed me down the stairs, and because of that, I'm still having trouble getting around without something in my body aching. So right now, things like cleaning and work take more time to do, and I don't have any time left over to be caring for your needs. Really? Now that all happened because you were being a slow poke then. I was getting annoyed by you, and so I pushed you down to make you hurry up. And you just happened to be at the edge of the stairs when that happened. I know that what that really was you just trying to find a way to hurt me in some way. For the longest time, you'd always tell me that I stole your son from you, but I was just living with him after we'd marry one another. Well, in my eyes, you had never married him the first place. I'd be very happy. I'm glad to see you could at least make a couple grandkids for me, but I think it's time you get lost. Ha! See? That's all you ever wanted with me. I'm just going to let you know that after this, I think it'll be very difficult for you to become closer with my kids. And I'll make sure that they see just how horribly you bully their mother. Fine. You're being cornered by me now, and that's all you can threaten me with. How am I being cornered by you right now? I haven't felt any sense of being defeated by you yet. I know that you're scared of me, making you get a divorce, right? That's why you're trying to use your kids as your last defense now. Say whatever you want about me, Faye. Just understand that today I will not be coming to take you out tonight. Well, if that's your final choice, then buy me a proper house to live in. Making me live all alone in this tiny house now. That's why I have to always get out of here to go play with my friends. We've already gotten the house for you, and just have to go over a few more things with the place. So just wait on the house a little longer. And another thing, have you asked Rob to come on and get you instead of me? If he hasn't started to drink himself yet, then he might be willing to come over and take you where you want to go. What are you talking about? That guy's busy with work right now. I doubt he'd ever have time to go out and drink after work, because he has to be by his office late every day. So that's why it's your job to take care of me. No, I have a job of my own that I need to focus on, so I'm not going to sacrifice my time for you. And not only do I have work, but I also have to do all the chores in this house alongside raising my kids. While your son is out playing any moment he can while he's not working. You think it's okay to talk back about my son now? Why are you the worst wife ever? No, I'm just stating some facts. I understand though now. Let's finish this up. Are you not able to do anything about your mom? She's asking me to take her out to eat with her friends right now, but after telling her that I can't, she started going off on me again.
Well, that's because you messed up there. It's the wife's job to listen to every single thing her mother-in-law asks. And you're always home, so you have all the time in the world. So go and help her out a little.
Huh? I tell you this every time, don't I? Just because I'm able to do my job from home doesn't mean that it's easy for me. And asking me to do everything in the house because I'm at home working is a pain.
And? Are you not able to do anything well at home? Everyone else in the world is able to do their job as a wife. So stop trying to talk your way out of it and get to work.
What are you talking about, Rob? If that's how things are going to be, then you come home right now and help out here. All the dads in the world are doing that, right? But you, every night drinking and drinking away. It's time you stop doing that and think a bit more about us here.
And that's where you're wrong, Avery. You don't know anything about the world of men. Men don't have to do anything like that when they become fathers. However, you women need to as mothers, and that's the only way you're all supposed to enjoy your lives. And I'm sure doing chores and caring for the kids isn't as bad as you want me to think it is.
You think that I have fun doing all this housework every day? You're just saying that because you've never done anything in this house before. So stop trying to think you know what makes me feel joy or not, because you would never know.
So is that you saying that you don't care for our kids?
If you think me not having fun while managing everything and everyone in my house means that, then what does you drinking all the time mean? Is that you saying that you don't care about the kids?
Look, you're doing it again! You're trying to make everything about me when it's not. I've told you before that I am busy with work, so I don't have time to be home with all of you. You're already in the house, so make some time to do those extra things.
Then you come and work from home. Then you'll be able to care for the kids and do some chores, right?
Come on now. Men do not have to do things like that.
But I'm the one bringing in the most money here.
Shut it. You seriously need to shut the hell up. I'm working my butt off over here. This is the whole reason why my mom hates you, Avery.
You know that's not it, right? This is all because she knows that I'll be buying her the house. Before that, she was so happy to be around me. But now that she knows that I'm the one buying that house for her, she changed.
Well, she really wants to be in that new house, so she has a good reason for being so restless with you. Once she's in the new house, she'll go back to being kind to you, so just wait.
And what makes you think that? She's pissed because she believes that I have stolen you from her, and now she doesn't want me around you anymore. I think if nothing's done about her, she's only going to get worse around me.
And if that's the case, then what do you think I should do? Stop trying to get me all wrapped up in your guys' problems.
I'm not getting you wrapped up in our mess, because this is all our mess right now. You can't keep thinking you can just run off and avoid all the problems in our family, okay? At the moment, she still loves her grandkids, so they're not falling victim to your mom yet. But you saw how before she had pushed me down the stairs.
Well, listen, Avery. I don't believe something like that ever actually happened. I'm sure you just tripped while around her and fell all the way down those stairs, right? Or maybe my mom had tapped you on your back to get your attention and you freaked out and fell. I'm telling you, there's no way my mom would ever do something like push another person down the stairs.
You really are just like your mom. Both of you think like freaking jerks do. I'm done here. You seem to think that I'll just keep letting you use me as a punching bag, but I'd stop if I were you. Avery, what was that attitude you just had with me? You acted like you deserved some kind of reward for giving me my new house. So, right as you've gone to the bathroom, you're going to use your time in there to start talking about things between you and me? Also, what do you mean by me having an attitude with you? I'm talking about how awful of a woman you really are. When I get back out there, you apologize to me properly. And why should I do that? Because you acted like a complete idiot in front of everyone here. You butted into the conversation I was having with everyone to tell them you had brought this house for me. You don't have to tell them all that because that's already expected of you. Huh? Let me ask you this then. Is that really how you plan to act towards someone that just bought you a house? Saying this was all expected for me is the worst phrase that's ever entered my ears. Well, do you know what's expected from you after having a house given to you? Oh, please, Avery. I'm being so nice by letting you know all of this right now. Now, before you act out anymore, stop the way you're acting, and when I get back out there, you come and apologize for the way you spoke to us. Tell all my friends that you're very sorry for butting in like that. I have no idea what's going on there. I hate people that can never use their brain like you. I'll tell you this one last time and make sure to really think about it. I want you to come in and apologize to me when I get back out there for butting in on my conversation with all my friends to tell everyone that you brought the house. If you don't, then I'll make you divorce my son. If you don't like me talking about how I paid for the house, then give it back to me. That works for you, right? Oh, stop playing with me. I am being very nice to you right now. But you keep talking back to me and think you're all that. So if you keep that up, then you know what'll happen. What'll happen, Faye? Are you threatening me still? I am. Avery, your kids are important to you, right? What was that? Why are you starting talking about my kids now? Avery, if you continue to talk back to me with no restraint, then I'll do the same thing to your kids that I did to you before. When you say the same thing, does that mean you're talking about how you pushed me down those stairs and about how you poured hot tea on me? Talking crap about me in front of all your friends? Those sort of similar things? That might be what I'm talking about. I have looked at them the same way I look at my sons since they are kids, but knowing that they share the same blood as you do have really made me rethink my love for them. I think there's no reason to be nice to them anymore. It's time you stop it with all those threats, you pile of crap. Huh? Avery, what the hell did you just say? I told you to stop it with those threats, you freak! If you're just going to keep on wanting to hate and hurt me like you've been doing, then I'll leave your son for good. I've had enough of his pathetic butt now as well, so there's really nothing holding the two of us together anymore. So before you can lay a finger of any of my kids, I'm going to leave you all. Hold on, why have you done a 180? Well, whatever. This is what I've always wanted from you. So go ahead and divorce my son. Also, I'll be selling the brand new house that I bought for you, so hurry up and gather all your things. Huh? I'm not anything to you anymore, so I'm going to go and get my kids and leave. Now goodbye! Huh? Wait. What are you talking about now? Are you being serious with me right now? I have been serious with you this whole time. What's wrong? Isn't this everything you wanted? So bye! What are you actually saying, though? This house is now all mine, right? So I won't let you do anything with it. No, my name is still on that house, so I'll be selling it. And after that, you'll never be allowed to see my kids again, so goodbye. Wait, Avery. If you leave us the way you say you will, that'll make a bad image of me, right? I'm not asking you to leave this family. Huh? But you said that you make your son and I get divorced, right? So that would mean that I'd leave this house and the family, right? I don't want to stick around a place that's inhabited by you and Rob, so I'm out of here. Well, can you at least think things over? Talk with Rob about the divorce and take some time before you sign it. We've already signed the divorce papers and talked through all of it. So I can hand them in right now, meaning there's no problems on my end with leaving right now. Why? I gave up on trying with Rob after he didn't seem to care about the way you acted towards me. And I knew that if nothing was done about you, you'd only become far worse. So I told him that I'd leave him for good, and he agreed with me. For some reason, he has too huge of an ego for a divorce to affect him anyway, I guess. Don't you hate seeing that even your son was willing to give me up so fast? Ha! Well, if he's fine with it, then that's great. But don't you two think you should think things through for just a little while longer? And we definitely still need to talk more about what'll happen to my house after. Hold on, that's not even your house, Faye. And you'll be getting your lovely son back now, so we don't have to talk things over anymore, right? So you enjoy the rest of your little play date with all your friends today. Wait, I see now. I think I said a little bit too much. You're just upset with me because I started to bring the kids into it, right? But I promise that I'll never do anything to them, so you can relax now. I'm getting rid of anyone that would be willing to even say they want to hurt kids. That's all. Wait, I'm apologizing to you right now, right? You're getting too far ahead of yourself now. Then, if you're willing to get on the ground and apologize to me in front of all your friends, I'll forgive you. Huh? And after how poorly you behaved today, the only way I'd be willing to forgive you is if you apologize to everyone on your hands and knees. Why would I ever do that in front of all of them? They're all my friends. I'm getting tired of you treating me like I'm some kind of idiot. Well, that was a quick change in attitude again. Well, I have no more use for you now, so I'm gone. And I'll be making sure you're out of that house soon, so make sure to get packed up. After this, you'll be able to see who's really been backed into a corner. After that, the house and Avery bought for Faye was sold before Faye could even fight back. Faye was no longer able to enter the house because the retailers changed the lock on her, and now she's living in hell. And as for her son Rob, he never actually thought that Avery would go through with a divorce, and after never being able to see his kids again, has been left burning in the same hell as his mother. Avery was able to move back with her parents for a while with her kids, but soon after that, she used the money she gained from the sold house to move into her own place and start life as a single mother. After having forgotten where they stood compared to Avery, their attitude toward her really did end up tying the knot around their necks.
Hey, how the preparations coming along?
Preparations for what?
The move, of course. I told you, we're gonna be living with my mom now. We're all gonna live together. We have to move by the end of the month, so make sure you get everything ready. You're gonna make things difficult for me.
I don't think I ever agreed to that.
Okay, and? Just agree already.
What do you mean, just agree? I already told you I wasn't interested in living together. I'm pretty sure I told you before. Why is that the story now? I don't want to live with her. I'm pretty sure I said I don't want to from before we got married.
Yeah, but come on, relax a little bit. After Dad passed away, Mama's lived all alone by herself. We have to live together so that you can support her.
I've told you before.
And?
What do you mean, and? What are you going to do, Justin? What about work?
Well, I have work. I can't go home from my workplace. I'll end up having to come and go from work, but once my job calms down, I'll put in my papers to move. I'll talk to my boss about it.
So in other words, you're basically sending me off to your parents' house, right?
Mom seems to be a little worried to live alone anyway, and the household chores seem to be getting to her. If you go and help her out, it'll be great. That's what you can do as my wife.
You realize that I have work too, right? Why did you decide that on your own?
Shut up, Jesus! That's your job as my wife! Stop complaining! Just shut up and do as you're told! Your job isn't that big of a deal anyway. You can just quit. It's not that important.
I told you I didn't want to live with her before I got married. I had my reasons. You know that, right? It's because your mom lives alone, right? If you want to take care of your mom, you should just go home frequently.
Even if you live with my parents, nothing should really change.
Our house right now is perfectly in the middle between our houses. I don't want to move at all. Why are you suddenly choosing that kind of important talk on your own like that?
Oh my god, you're so annoying! That's what wives do. You're supposed to listen to me. You're only allowed to do as you're told. If you can't do that and listen to me, why don't you just leave?
What?
If you don't like it, if you really don't want to live with Mom that badly, why don't you just leave?
So in other words, you're going to ignore my opinion and to take your own opinion into consideration only, right?
I didn't say that.
But that is what you're saying, right? You want me to shut up. You want me to shut up and just listen to what you have to say, right? I have no right to continue working, or any right to say I don't want to live together, right?
You're so annoying. Why do you keep complaining?
Complaining? What do you mean? I'm just expressing my own concerns. If that's what you think of it, then I'm done.
Ah, so you finally get it. Get all the stuff ready for the move then.
I already have everything ready for the move.
Huh? Were you off work today or something?
I took off work to get ready.
Oh, look at you! You seem to be very prepared, which is unlike you. If you were already okay with all of that, then what was this whole thing about anyway? Why did you argue with me? You really don't make any sense, do you?
Oh, I meant I got ready to move on my own. When you were talking to me yesterday, I couldn't just believe my own ears what I was hearing. So I got ready to move out on my own.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm going to be leaving this house. Please divorce me.
What? Divorce? Why are you joking about that? That's not funny at all! All it does is piss me off during work, so please stop!
I'm not joking at all. I'm being very serious. Maybe you'll finally understand the severity of your abuse. I don't need a husband that doesn't listen to me at all. I don't want you at all.
What is that attitude, young lady? Do you want to be chased out of the house?
Well, I'm not really being chased out. I'm just leaving on my own will. I already have everything packed and ready. I'm actually about to leave right now.
Are you serious? You're being serious right now?
I've been nothing but serious.
Why would you do that? Why do you want to get a divorce?
Because you keep saying that you want me to live with your mom, and you won't let off, even though I've already said no. The only reason that you want me to live with them is for the inheritance. You want to get more than your sister and brother, right?
What? What are you talking about? I haven't thought of that at all.
If your wife lives with her, I'm sure you can look good on the will. You want to chase me out and spend more time with your mistress, too. It's killing two birds with one stone, right?
Mistress? What are you talking about, seriously? I don't understand what you're saying. What exactly are you telling me here?
I think you understand exactly what I'm talking about. You thought that I didn't know about your affair?
I'm not having an affair. I would never cheat on you.
Okay, yeah, sure. I already have all the evidence I need, so I don't really care what you tell me from here on out. I will definitely be suing you for all the damages, though.
What evidence?
Yeah, you've been way too suspicious. I had you under a microscope. I even had a private investigator hired. I have all the evidence I need.
A private investigator? You went that far?
So I was just waiting to figure out what the best time to divorce you would be. And then you went and talked to me yesterday.
What are you talking about?
You even said it again, but if you don't want me to live with her, then I need to leave the house, right? You told me that I wouldn't live with her, from before we got married even. And I could kind of understand if both of us were to live with her, but come on, man, give me a break. You want me to live in the middle of nowhere, and you're just gonna fool around with your mistress.
I never said that to you.
But that is what you were thinking, right? Just so you know, I saw the text from yesterday. I read all of it.
Huh? Wait, my phone? You already locked in my phone?
Yeah, I checked. The annoying woman will be leaving soon, so you'll be able to live with just Alyssa. That was her name, right? Man, there were so many hearts in your messages. It honestly sent a shiver down my spine.
What is that attitude? It has nothing to do with you.
Ah, you're right. It doesn't have anything to do with me anymore. I'm going to be getting a divorce from you anyway. As long as you pay for damages, I'll just live my own life freely.
Damages? Are you seriously gonna sue me?
Of course I am. Why did you think that I wouldn't sue you?
Wait, so you're serious about the divorce too? You don't want to live with my mom that badly?
How many times do I have to say that I don't want to live at your parents' place? And I don't even get along with your parents. I have to live with just them? Just because you want the inheritance. You're not allowed to use me like that.
That wasn't why I was trying to get you two to live together.
Okay, well, anyway, no matter what I said, you wouldn't listen to anything and completely ignored me. So I have decided that we are not going to be able to work. So I have all the proof about your affair, and I have already sent it to your job and Mom. Just so you know.
What? You sent all of the proof to my company? And my mom? You realize that people won't trust me anymore.
I mean, it's your fault. You shouldn't have done anything to lose your trust. I don't really care about what you have to say.
You're really not thinking about me at all. If the office finds out about this, I won't have any standing.
I don't care about people who don't care about me. So don't talk to me about caring.
I'm sorry, I'll think about you, so please rethink sending the proof.
I already sent it. I don't know what to tell you. I sent it a second ago. So I'm sure it'll be there tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
What am I supposed to do? If the company finds out, I'm screwed.
Yeah, I kind of figured. You used your standing in the company to cheat with the new employee. I don't think anyone will respect you anymore as a leader.
Do you realize how people will be looking at me? Please stop this and get the proof back. I'll do anything, I swear. If you want me to, I'll even go back to my parents' house with you. I'll put out the transfer request immediately.
I knew you were able to put in transfer requests, but you never actually did anything for me, did you? So in other words, you don't want to do anything for me, right? And then you just pushed your agenda onto me, even though I didn't want to.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry you've made your point. Please, let's not get a divorce. I don't want to make a big deal out of this.
We're going to get a divorce for sure. I'm not going to go home. From here on out, what you can do is before I take things into court, you just pay all of the damages that I ask for. Alrighty. I'll be looking forward to seeing what happens when the proof reaches your office. Justin's office received all the proof in the morning. Everyone found out about his affair in the office, too. Him and his mistress were both called up by the boss, and they were both questioned as to what happened. Unfortunately, his mistress was one of the executive's relatives. Justin was forced to take the blame and resign from his job. As a result, he lost his job and lost most of his savings paying off damages. And so he ended up running back to his parents' house and begged his mom to let him live with her. He has no job and went back to his parents' house, so his mom also kind of treated him like a nuisance.